Okay, class, so I am teacher Darren, and my pronouns are going to be Z, zer, zers, and zerself. So that's how you will address me. Yes?
So what about she, her, hers, herself? That's what we know.
Yes, but I am gender neutral. So I am not a female, nor am I a male. I would be in between. So right here would be my pronouns. So instead of she or he, you would refer as Z.
Oh my God.
Instead of her or him, you would refer as zer. Instead of her or his, it would be zer. Yes, in the back.
So I'm sorry, I'm confused. Are you Mr. Darren? Miss Darren?
No, I am teacher Darren. There would be no Mr. or Mrs. in front of that, just teacher Darren.
Wouldn't it be zister or zis?
They haven't created that word yet, but you're on the right track. So it is just teacher Darren for now. Yes.
You look like a pretty lady to me.
Well, thank you. Most people would take that as a compliment, but I am gender neutral, so I am not a lady. I can be pretty, but not a lady. Yes.
So you can't be pretty or
I said I can be pretty.
So you can be pretty and you can be handsome, but you are not a she that is pretty and you are not a he that is handsome?
Correct.
That would make no sense.
I'm confused. I guess I'm.
What are you confused about?
I'm confused over the whole thing.
Why do we have to learn this?
Well, because this is how the world is changing now. So the world progresses and we progress with the world. Yes, in the back.
Can we just call you by what you look like your pronouns are?
No, because that would be disrespectful. So my pronouns are Z, zer, zers, and zerself. Or you can just call me teacher Darren.
Isn't
Yes.
it kind of disrespectful to like put stuff in our faces and into our heads that we don't necessarily want to align with or learn?
No, it wouldn't be, because that's the way the world works. So even though it's something
Not
that
the
you
whole
don't
world.
identify as,
Not the whole world.
well, even
That's
though,
more so just like the USA, more so like. all
okay,
the
well,
other
where
parts
do you
of the
live?
world-
In the USA?
You said that's the way the world works. I'm just saying the whole world, like the USA is like 2% of the world. There's so many other continents and countries that don't want to, instill this into their youth.
Okay, well, let's start by doing it in this classroom with teacher Darren.
Mrs. Darren.
Teacher Darren. Yes, in the back.
So I'm gonna do my best with the Z-Zer stuff in the classroom, but if I were to use that in front of my parents, they're gonna get really mad. So is it okay by you if I call you like she, her behind your back?
No, it is not. You could just call me teacher Darren to your parents and refer as my teacher Darren.
But they're gonna ask why I'm not calling you Mr. Darren or Miss Darren. They're gonna be like, what do you mean teacher Darren? I've never heard
That's
that.
something you can educate your parents on. See how I'm educating you and we kind of pass it down the vine?
So you're pretty much giving us.
Yes, in the front.
I don't know. You don't know my mom or dad. If I told them this, they'd probably come up here and you probably won't have a job.
I don't believe that's the case. These are
I
my
do.
pronouns, and
My
that's the way the
parents are
world
crazy.
is working.
Is this part of the curriculum now, or is this something you want to personally teach us?
It's part of the curriculum in my class.
So it's something you want to personally teach us?
Yes, out
Take
of
us away
respect
from-
for myself as well. The same way that I identify you guys as your pronouns, I would expect the same respect for my pronouns.
Well,
Yes, in the back.
Okay.
Does Principal Johnson know that you're teaching us this? Like, does Principal Johnson use your proper pronouns?
I don't believe I've had too many conversations with Principal Johnson, but as far as I'm concerned, I haven't had any issues.
I thought Principal Johnson was your boss.
Right. So we just go through email, and he would identify me as teacher Darren.
He called you that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. This is crazy. Yeah.
So question, like, which bathroom do you use?
The teacher's bathroom.
No, like boy or girl?
The teacher's bathroom, the employee's bathroom.
What about like when you're at a mall or at a restaurant?
I don't see how the bathroom is the issue here.
I do, because we trying to understand this.
Yeah.
That's still, we don't, I've never been taught this.
Yeah,
This is crazy. I think
That's okay. I'm here to answer any questions
it's
you
not
have.
okay.
And you didn't answer the question.
In the back.
So
Okay.
the question is, am I gonna run into you in the bathroom, or is Daryl gonna run into you in the bathroom?
Good question.
Well, you won't because you're not allowed in the teacher's bathroom.
Like I said, what about when you're at a mall or a restaurant or something?
Well, I don't see what bathroom I use is any of your
You
business.
said you were here to answer any questions we have.
Right,
You
and
just
my
said
answer
that.
to that is that I don't ask you about your bathroom problems, and you don't ask me about mine.
Well, I didn't ask to be taught this.
And we don't understand it.
Like, we should be learning geography, but for some reason we're learning about pronouns.
Okay, well, do you not want to have respect for your teacher? Do you,
Um,
I understand that
Respect
this
is
is a safe.
subjective.
This is a safe space for all of us. That would include teacher Darren.
This was a safe space regardless, to be honest, like, before all this.
Yes.
I think the last one is pretty funny, so.
What does that one mean?
What?
Ooh. Yeah, is that when you identify as a cat?
Say
Is
it.
it, is it like purr, or is it like,
Yeah, the last one there.
yeah. What's that one? That was pretty funny.
Say it again. That's funny.
Can you explain that one, please? The purr?
So my pronouns are z, zer, zer, zers, and zer self,
So it's-
and these are the ones we're focusing on today.
So it's just all about you? If we're on the subject, I feel like we should learn about them all, not just yours. This
Especially the one at the
seems
bottom.
very selfish at this point.
Man, this
Are
is
you-
crazy.
Are you gonna start calling us Zer? Because I'm just